is make a call, like Freddie or something, and you can adjust it as you talk to him. Because I could barely make out what you were saying when you and Sean called. Oh, this is good. I haven't seen this before.
Your daily out with
Hey!
Wrong.
Hey,
Wrong.
this is the program. Here we are, we're on TV. It's Dan. He's back.
And I'm eating chips.
Thanks, Dad. I'm glad you came back.
Me too.
Yeah. So it's another Monday, and yeah, almost every Monday, Dan, is in the studio.
I'm going to have to keep saying almost every Monday or most Monday, Dan,
Yeah.
just because, you know, sometimes I can't make it.
Yeah.
Sean's way more reliable than me.
Yeah, Sean's missed one. I've been going all year. I've missed
You
one
have
yet.
missed none.
Yeah, no program.
None. Rain or shine and sickness or health.
Yep.
You're married to this program.
The program is my mistress. It's 10 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, 11:30. It's the 10th, though, 10th of October. And it was, last week we were celebrating Columbus Day and Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, but today is those days for real, though, but we did that last week. But Dan's a Canadian, and I wanted to get your, hear about Canadian Thanksgiving a little bit from you. But
Sure.
is it the same as American Thanksgiving?
It is nearly, yeah, kind of extraordinary. It is nearly identical.
Yeah.
Nearly identical. Turkey, cranberry sauce, you know, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that crap.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's identical.
Family.
And the Canadians will refer to the American pilgrims in the celebration of Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah?
And
Because it's kind of the same, some of the same people, right?
essentially,
history,
yeah. Essentially,
Canadians
because
are French, right? And the Americans
French,
are English
yep.
or whatever?
yeah. Way back when, right around the time of the War for Independence, when the 13 colonies were doing their thing, and they Ben Franklin and Adams and Jefferson and all those dudes, when they were starting to form their own separate government outside of the British rule, and King George was the king at the time. During that process, there was a separation of French and English.
Yeah.
The loyalists, loyal to Britain, went north to Canada. And before that time, right up until that time, Canada was essentially French. The Hudson Bay Company kind of founded little colonies, little forts and stuff, and they traded with the natives for furs. And they got all kinds of beaver furs, and they just about made the beaver extinct doing this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, this is boring history, but so anyway, so the French worked for the Hudson's Bay Company, and they ended up, you know, occupying kind of the Ontario area, just north of the Great Lakes, that whole area. And so a lot of French people kind of lived in the Quebec region and that sort of thing. And so when there was this division of those loyal to the King of England and those disloyal, the rebels, the Yankees, yeah.
We never had a coon in France.
So all kinds of people from the Americas went north to Canada and settled, and way outnumbered the smaller French population, and that's why Canada is primarily English, and it's why Canada stayed a British colony for years and years and years, 100 more years. Canada was a kind of a vassal state of Britain.
Oh, whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, it was a Commonwealth country, meaning it was loyal to Britain in every respect, war and peace, economics, all that.
Yeah.
But it was its own nation. But the constitution of the country lived in England. And there was a big ceremony in 1960, 1970. The Constitution was brought over to Canada.
Well, it wasn't
The
some
Cana-
country until 1960?
Not really, not really.
What?
There was a lot of ties, a lot of political ties, a lot of this sort of thing. The Canadian money features the Queen. The Canadian $1 bill
Yeah.
has the Queen of England. And the parliamentary system, the system of government, is based on the English system.
Yeah, I didn't know it was so long though. I thought it was before the 60s.
Yeah, Canada didn't have the flag that it had, the maple leaf and the red things, until the 60s.
What?
The
Really?
50s and 60s, yeah. It was called the Union Jack.
Whoa.
And it was some sort of a flag, I don't remember. It was the British flag with a little square in the corner representing Canada.
Nobody knows anything about Canada. I bet
Yeah.
nobody out there, if you guys weren't Canadians, I bet nobody knew about that. I guess unless you were born before the 60s and people maybe in there.
I was born in 63, so it was kind of big. It was a big thing when I was very, very young.
Yeah.
Because Canada got its own anthem, Canada got its own flag, Canada, what else happened? A bunch of stuff.
Independence Day? The day of
Yeah,
Independence
but
Day?
it was a very friendly transition. You know, Canada didn't have to, have a war against
Oh, yeah.
England to separate.
This
It was
is it.
always very
They
friendly.
let them go.
Yeah, and Britain has had many other vassal states. Australia was a vassal state. New Zealand was a vassal state.
Yeah.
New Guinea was a vassal state. There were a few other little colonies, and the English had this saying: "The sun never sets on the British Empire," meaning they had these vassal states all around the globe, and no matter where the sun was, it was shining on a vassal state of Britain. So
History.
yeah, it's very interesting. So Canadian Thanksgiving looks identical to American Thanksgiving, and it's the same kind of people tell themselves the same thing. What they should be telling themselves on Columbus Day is, I've decided that your house is now mine and I'm moving in. And if
Yeah.
you don't like it, I'll kill you.
Yep.
So I'm moving in, and I'm moving all my
You
crap
think
in.
Columbus killed like Indian or Native Americans by himself?
No.
Because
No.
he would have been killed. He would have massacred himself. Because there was probably a lot more. I mean, there was definitely a lot more
No,
Native Americans than him.
it was friendly at the time.
Yeah.
When he first showed up, it was friendly at the time. It was these new strange people were being met, and they met strange new people, and it was a new world of discovery, and so they started setting up the colony. If the natives had known that there were umpteen million of white boys ready to come over with
Yeah.
their diseases
They thought there was
and
only
their
10.
guns and their conquest, their just their idea of what if they had any clue, they would have skewered them all to start with. And it would have been a failed mission, and it would have been another 50 years before anyone came by. But at the time, they were just starting to figure out that the world was actually round.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Bible says that the earth is flat, repeatedly.
Yeah.
That you can stand, there are two different Old Testament things that say you can stand on a mountaintop, and see the entire world.
Whoa.
Yeah, because the earth is flat. God can see everything from the heavens. He's up here. He can see the whole world because the earth is flat.
Yeah.
The world is flat. I'm telling you, man.
That's what everybody says.
I'm telling you, man. It's flat. That's why Columbus couldn't get any financing to come over to find a new route to India.
Everybody thought it was flat.
Yeah. The ends of the earth. Have you heard the expression, the ends of the earth?
Thought it was real. Yeah.
That's Old Testament, and it's repeated. It's repeated in the Old Testament, the ends of the earth. You can go to the ends of the earth because the earth has an end. It's flat. It's a pizza. I'm telling you, man, the Bible says so. He couldn't get any financing. He had to finally go to the Queen of Spain, and she hawked her jewels. She has little girl jewels. right? She had to hawk her jewels to finance his expedition because no one would
Well-
cover it because he would fall off the ends of the earth.
Now Columbus Day is
Because the Earth
just
is
about
flat.
closing everything. Yeah.
It's flat!
So Columbus proved the Earth wasn't flat. Is that what he was famous for?
Essentially.
All
yeah.
right.
Galileo, right? Galileo.
Yeah, that was
with
the
his
math guy did it,
telescope-
right? He
Well-
looked at the sun or the moon and saw the shadows, right?
Well, the Old Testament says that the earth doesn't move. The earth is the foundation. Foundations don't move. They're solid. They don't move. The sun moved around the earth. The moon moved around the earth. The planets, the stars, they all moved around the earth, right? So when he looked in his telescope, he saw Jupiter, right? Okay, that's fine. But he saw the moons of Jupiter orbiting Jupiter, not the Earth.
Mm-hmm. Jupiter's moons. All right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks for the history lesson, man. Let's listen to your
Yeah.
message.
So he was kicked out of the church.
All right.
Hey,
What'd you say
Kenny.
yesterday?
Hey, Dan.
Oh, hey.
Just wanted to call and say hi, see how you doing. Hey, Dan,
Yeah.
I
What?
just, you weren't there last Monday, were you?
No, I was feeling crappy.
Well, I just wanted to say, you weren't feeling too good, were you?
No, I was pretty depressed, man. It sucked.
No? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Well, yeah, I didn't
It
think
really
so.
did.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Yeah, I know it happens.
What?
Shit does. Shit. Shit, I'm saying it happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a
Well,
pretty
you
rough
gonna try and
time.
be on every Monday?
I try.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I just, felt like talking to myself vicariously through the phone.
Yeah, me too. I like it. Thanks for calling, man.
Do you have anything else to tell the audience?
Well, I intend to try and be here every Monday when I
Yeah?
can. Yeah, totally.
Uh-huh.
But, sometimes I
Really?
can't make it. Yeah, that's true.
No way.
Yes, way.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Hey.
Okay, well, that's, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Call me
Bye.
back. Call back
up.
later. call next week.
I'm done listening. I've got other things to do.
Yes. Yeah, you're a busy
Okay,
guy.
well, I'm all done talking to myself.
Well, good. I'm
and,
tired of hearing you.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Whoa. Oh, he did it.
Totally unscripted. Kind of random. Not really a plan. I
That was
didn't
a good
know
one,
how
though.
to respond. Yeah.
That's pretty good. So last week you weren't here because you said you're feeling depressed.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
feeling better though now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, every once in a while I'll fall down.
So you have a history with mental health,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So is this kind of, you think it's like a relapse thing or something or whatever? This is your old health problems coming back though, right?
Well, I got used to feeling anxious, and most of the time I'm just anxious. I'm
Yeah.
just nervous.
Mhm.
Just anxious and nervous. And so it makes it really, really difficult to be adventuresome.
Yeah.
It makes it difficult to, step out of my comfort zone. Being
Yeah.
anxious. And every once in a while, some series of events will trigger a depression. And it was really nice because I got a lot of support. A lot of people were really supportive.
Yeah.
And, when I get depressed, I withdraw. I don't reach out. I don't ask for help. People said, if you're feeling down, call me, talk to me. It's like, no, I won't.
Yeah.
I know I should. I know I need to. I know it's helpful, but I don't.
Well-
And being single and alone, that doesn't help either. And, that that had a little to do with it. I missed seeing my sister. I wanted to fly to Canada and visit with her for a week, but it didn't work out, so I was sad about that. Missing my late partner, missing her pretty bad for some reason, randomly, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. So there was that, and someone said some stuff, and that kind of added more to it. And
Mean people?
no, she was not mean. She was just stressed, and
Okay.
that's all. Yeah.
Well, hey, Dan,
You know,
are you looking for a
people
girlfriend
say
still? Is that
sure.
kinda, yeah.
I'm not. I
Dan's
don't
an
know if
emotional guy. If you got, I think that's the new thing that's in right now. I think Dan's in touch with his feelings.
Yeah. I've been in touch with my feelings for a long time, and all that means really is that you're aware of your emotional state at any given time. You're aware of it, and because you're aware of it, you can kind of read it a little bit better than other people.
Yeah.
Right. People that aren't in touch with it, they aren't going to recognize it in others.
Usually, yeah, if somebody else is depressed, and then you call them and you're like, come do the show or whatever, you know, and they're just like, no, I'm not going to do that. And you're like, why? And this is because I don't want to do that or something. So it's good that you can just be like, oh, I'm feeling depressed. I'll probably get over it in a bit. So that's your mental health history in the field there, I think.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's important to acknowledge and recognize that, you know, if you have something going on, be honest about that. Don't be a lying sack of crap. That's important. That's really, really important to do that.
Yeah. That's good. I want to watch some. You should bring some clips from your old show. You have your old mental health hour?
Yeah, tons of them.
Yeah?
Well, I went to DV in 2005, so half of them are VHS. Yeah, they're very old and
next
vintage.
time.
Well, would you ever want to see some of the old stuff that me and Prophet did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all VHS. I have a huge
bring
box.
them in on VHS. We'll watch it. We can see Young Dan. Maybe next week.
No, Fat Dan.
Fat Dan?
Fat. As in blubber. Big.
Oh, Fat Dan. All right.
Round tummy. Yeah. So yeah.
I think it's
I was a fat Dan.
Fat Dan.
Was I the only phone call?
Yep. We haven't been getting any messages.
I timed that well. I wanted to call like right. It was right before the show or after the show. It was fairly early last night, and I figure if I'm lucky, my call will be first, and I'll be sitting right here, and it'll be sort of fresh what I said, but it wasn't. I kind of forgot most of what I'd said. So and I kind of had a plan, and you know, I went to sleep and woke up and had kind of an irritating morning and forgot everything that I'd said. So
because it's Columbus Day, right?
You know, the traffic is horrible, but the banks are closed.
Because everybody's out of work. The bank people are on the road.
I guess, you know, all the McDonald's are open. And I had only $1.43, and I went into a McDonald's and can I get anything for $1? And everything's more than $1 now.
Double cheeseburger. McDouble. You could have got a McDouble. They have a 99-cent menu.
I looked. The one in Lacey doesn't.
What? Really?
Oh, they're everything. It's the $1.29 menu. Yeah, $1.29.
Oh, wow.
And all I had was $1.43, and I couldn't find any change in my car. And the ATMs were down. I went to 2 different ATMs because I have a credit union, and you can only go to another credit union ATM.
You don't have a card? They don't give you a debit card?
Oh, I don't use my debit card. Yeah, see, it's my own stubbornness. That's my folly.
Potentially
That's my folly.
I mean, that's what the future is. Everybody's got those debit cards.
Plastic.
So like,
everyone will have plastic.
It's not even a credit card. It's just like your bank. It's like a check.
Yeah, but
check.
I don't. I don't balance my checking account, and so I don't keep a large buffer in it, and I can quickly screw it up, and I can't afford the 35, 55.
You got to get on e-banking. You can do that. I got the PayPal. I use PayPal in my life.
PayPal?
Yeah.
You're a PayPaler?
I do both, but you can just put some money in your PayPal, and then you can have that. It's like your wallet. It's an internet wallet, though. And the cards only got PayPal on there.
Well, my thinking was, I'll just find an ATM that's working, and then I'll just use cash.
Yeah, I gotta get some food.
Right? Yeah. But even the ATMs were down, and that's I don't get that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's call Freddie the producer.
Yeah. Yeah, ask him how you sound and stuff. Maybe you can fiddle with your mic settings and fix that.
We'll try to get sounding better today. You see anything on the streets in the last 2 days? You know, Freddie doesn't have his phone. I think it's called... Oh, hello, Freddie?
Hello?
Hey, you have your phone, huh?
Hey, Kenny.
You have your phone back. What you doing? It's loud.
Hold on. How's it going?
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, oh, is that Dan?
It is Dan.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
also back from my vacation.
Oh, it's time for a commercial
Oh,
break.
good. How was your vacation?
Wait, can you put
Boring.
on for a minute?
Hold on.
That's good.
Or actually, it says the Olympia Dream Phone. I think we could just like talk over the Olympia Dream Phone commercial, right?
It's us.
It's the Olympia Dream Phone commercial.
Yeah.
The Olympia Dream
Oh,
Phone?
I think we're just doing the overlays and the
Oh,
thing.
you're
Yeah.
on commercial break.
But it's just the Olympia Dream Phone commercial is easy to overlay.
Yeah, that's cool looking. Yeah.
Please leave your dream after the tone. Is that working? Do you know if that's working?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Father.
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, Dan. How you doing?
Good. Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you all right.
How about Kenny?
Oh yeah, we were gonna try to work on that. How are we sounding?
Is Kenny talking right now?
Yes. How about now?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah, that sounds good.
It sound good?
How's the quality? What?
Yeah, you sound great. Sound like $1,000,000.
Oh great.
You sound like $1,000,000, Kenny.
$1 million.
What do I sound like then? Huh?
Also $1,000,000.
Oh great.
Me too.
You too, Freddie. You're $1 million. But well, how's it going? What's that loud noise you're doing?
Oh, we were playing some slowed down music. I was listening to Robin Slowed Down.
Whoa.
That is so
It was good.
cool. I think that is starting to be my favorite kind of music.
You listen to the slow down music now, Dan?
Oh, it sounds so cool.
What do you? You have did you get Mac Amp or?
No.
No, I'm using this program called Reaper.
Oh. Did you give it to Dan too?
No. No,
Pardon?
I just listen to what Freddie has found for me.
Oh, are you making mixtapes and stuff ready and giving them to Dan?
Oh, I put some up on, well, I don't know.
The stuff that you
Have I given you any, Dan? I got some stuff up on, let's see, SoundCloud. I made a little SoundCloud account, but that's just so that I can listen to the stuff at work.
Yeah, I haven't found that yet, but the stuff that you were playing like at work and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's from the SoundCloud.
Well, there were like videos and stuff. I think they were on YouTube or something. The stuff that I've seen you playing has had video associated with it, and SoundCloud doesn't. So you've obviously discovered much more than I have, and I've maybe heard half a dozen different of the slow down music. So, but I liked everything I've heard. It's been very cool. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey!
It sounds like $1 million to me.
$1 million.
$1,000,000.
Yes, $1 million.
Yeah. How's that?
Hey.
What? Yes.
Oh,
How's your cat?
you want to be on the program? Hey, Brianna's here, and so is Lydia.
Okay.
Hi, Brianna. Hi, Lydia.
I can't even see myself. Wait,
Brianna.
Brianna.
Oh, I can
No,
hear
we're
you in the
not on
background.
We're on the phone.
How's that production then going, Freddie?
you can be on too.
The production end is going good. I need to upload some stuff to YouTube. I left my hard drive at work over the weekend and got sick, and so then I didn't go back for it. But you know,
I'm feeling
it's all
better.
good.
Well, you sound great.
Well,
Pardon?
that'll be fine. And we're going good on TV, right?
Dan, pardon?
What? You sound great, Freddie.
You sound like $1,000,000.
You do.
$1 million.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing with this YouTube thing.
Yeah, you
It's really
sound.
weird. I keep showing up in stuff in big version. Sorry. How's the program doing today? What are you guys up to?
Well, I was late, as always, sadly, but I made it. All the banks are closed, all of them.
I know I tried to do some money things today, but then I couldn't.
Yeah.
Were the ATMs not working?
I mean, I could get ATM money, I'm sure.
I couldn't. None of the ones that I tried worked. All three of them.
Sounds like you're being sabotaged.
Yes. Yes. I'm not sure whether to blame like some political official of some kind. Possibly I would like to blame religious zealots Or I could blame alien technology. Any suggestions? I would like
And
to
it's
blame
the government.
something.
It actually is the government for sure this time, I think, right?
Sure, I could.
I think
blame the
so.
government.
I think it's the government that because they do the holidays and stuff, so it's the government.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you vote for the
They
government?
said it's a holiday, so that means it's their. Must be them.
Yeah, so it's actually the government this time. You know, some people
Okay.
think it's the government. Like, it's the government. But this time it's actually the
Sometimes
government.
it is the government.
I'm blaming the government for this. Usually, I like to blame large corporations a lot better. I like that more. I
The
like
government
blaming
is
them.
it's like the largest corporation of them all.
Well, I would disagree.
Yeah.
Large corporations, you know,
Oh, hey,
They wish
different.
you
Yes.
wish you happy.
tomorrow's Brianna's birthday.
Oh yeah, no, we did that last week.
Oh yeah, last week. Sorry, that was last week.
So tune into the program for that. That on her birthday we're gonna talk to her. She's gonna talk to herself actually tomorrow.
hey Brianna, how old are you?
Wow, the screen looks so awesome.
How old is Brianna now?
Too bad you can't see this.
How,
Yeah, you should see what we're looking at on TV.
how old is Brianna
Pretty
now? They're not listening.
How old are
I
you
don't
on your
know.
birthday?
They're not listening.
She walked away. No one knows.
Nobody knows. All right. Well, she's scheduled for next week, and
What day?
on Wednesday
Oh, good. Is your
Well-
do you have any blank days yet? Still?
we have
We always need Wednesdays.
next Friday. Next Friday is open, and then the Wednesday after that is open too.
Well, do you need a guest anytime?
Next Friday is karaoke only.
Friday the 21st.
I don't know.
Friday the
I'm doing-
21st. Wednesday the 26th. And then all
Okay.
of November.
Okay.
Other than
I'm kind of
that,
mesmerized by my computer screen right now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'm not being a very good guest.
Okay, well,
you're,
thanks, Freddie.
you're only sounding like $100,000 when you're mesmerized. Not the full million.
Uh-huh. Oh, dollars? I thought you were saying butts.
Okay, you only sound like $100,000 when you're really distracted. Otherwise,
Okay.
it'll be a million.
All right. Well, thanks, Freddie. We'll see you later. Hey, Dad, what do you think about occupying the streets?
I am in complete support of that.
I don't really get that. What's the point of that? I've been trying to figure this out.
People are pissed. They're
They want money, though? That's what I've been thinking. It seems like the people that are like, I want money. They have more money than me, and I want the money, right? I mean,
No, it's like the richest 1%,
yeah.
whatever they want, they get.
Yeah.
The average income, people like you and me,
Yeah.
has gone down
Yeah.
as compared to how much it costs to live. Like
Yeah.
in the 50s, a man could have a job, and he could have 3 or 4 kids and a wife, and he had enough money to pay his mortgage, own 2 cars, and go on vacation for a month every year. Okay?
Yeah.
His level of income, the ratio of his income to the cost of living was here. Now, the ratio of the cost of living to live is way lower.
Yeah.
Wealthy people have gotten wealthier. Middle class people have gotten poorer. We're at the highest level of poverty ever. The highest ratio, the highest percentage. Home ownership is the same as during the Great Depression. The only reason things don't look like they did in the Great Depression is now we have Medicaid, food stamps, Social Security, and Medicare.
Yeah.
We have SSI and SSDI. We have all these federal programs supporting the disabled, the elderly, and the poor.
Yeah.
All these things. They didn't exist during the Great Depression, and so there were a lot of people milling about the streets. They had nowhere to go. They were homeless. It was awful. It was very in your face. Now it's not in your face.
Yeah.
Unemployment is similar. It's very, very similar to the Great Depression, but it's not as visible. And the talking heads on TV, They don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, they want to say everything's great. Besides, we have all these fancy new gadgets, right? Ooh, look, shiny new gadgets.
Yeah.
You're not poor. You have stuff that rich people have. But the Occupy Wall Street is about being frustrated that wealthy people are really, really wealthy. They pay less taxes than we do. They do. They pay less taxes. They're...
I mean, they pay less taxes like per dollar or what?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure they pay a lot more taxes. I mean, in the dollar amount that in the amount of money that they give to the government compared to the amount of money that we give to the government. Because I hardly pay any taxes. I'm sure they pay more taxes.
Dollar for dollar.
Maybe dollar for dollar, yeah.
You know, if well, yeah, they would.
I mean, I'm so
dollar for dollar, but the ratio is way lower, and that's not true. You do pay
I guess I
taxes.
pay sales tax and income tax.
Every time you buy crap of any kind,
Yeah.
you pay taxes.
But I'm sure that the
when you
rich
pay your
people,
power bill, you pay taxes.
rich people buy more stuff than me though. So then they end up paying more taxes because they buy more things.
Well, the stuff that they buy,
Yeah.
they get in tax havens and tax shelters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tax shelters. Okay.
Yeah, if they go to the store and they buy, you know, some plastic crap from China, of some
Yeah.
kind, right? They're going to pay a sales tax.
Yep.
And so they pay exactly the same as you and I. But what they do is they have all this money and they stick it into hedge funds and CDs and they stick their money into vehicles that earn money for them. They
Yeah.
don't actually buy crap, right? Or they don't. They invest their money into money-making vehicles.
That seems like a
Okay.
good idea.
Well, that's they don't pay hardly any tax on that, right? The average tax level is like 15%.
Mm.
Whereas when you look at all the stuff that your paycheck is taxed, and stuff that you buy is taxed, that is at a fairly high level. It's much higher than the capital gains and dividends taxes.
Okay,
They
so
pay a lower level, I promise.
so people want more money, or I mean, they don't want to pay the tax, or they want to pay taxes, but
Also, okay, let's say they're working a big fancy job, and they make $1 million a year.
yeah.
Okay, they can afford to hire an accountant that finds loopholes for them, and there are tons of loopholes, tons and tons and tons.
Why are they going into the streets though? What is that going to do?
Because it's visible. What else can they do?
Well,
Screaming at the TV doesn't help.
yeah.
Making comments on Facebook doesn't seem to make any difference.
What is going to go on the streets going to do though? That's not going to get you anything. They're just going to people.
They have no jobs. They have nothing else to do.
Just going to stand around the streets. They should try to go to the government.
Hold on to a sign.
They should try to go to the government, or maybe go like into the.
The government, the elected officials will say, yeah,
Yeah,
get
but-
out. I have a lobbyist coming in after you.
Yeah, but
He's
that's what-
taking me to lunch. He's going to get me some baseball tickets.
Yeah, but then they should follow them around instead of. I mean, I think anything other than just standing in the streets. I don't understand what standing in the streets is going to accomplish.
It's born of frustration.
Yeah.
It may not accomplish anything more than making comments on Facebook, yelling at the TV,
Yeah.
writing letters, leaving phone messages to your elected officials, boycotting companies. That can be very helpful.
I think the people should if they want to occupy Wall Street, how come they're not going into the actual place? Like on TV where everybody's like, they're buying stuff and there's like all the arrows and stuff.
They will be beaten.
Yeah, but by the
They will
cops
be
and stuff.
beaten. Yes.
Yeah.
By security, they will be beaten and arrested, and they will be beaten.
But they're going to be on the streets anyway.
Pardon?
I think that you guys should go.
There's going to be a big
Occupiers out
thing-
there, go into the actual building and occupy that building.
Yeah, that's what I would do, but that will create a lot of pain for them.
Yeah.
Being in the street, it's public, it's legal.
Yeah, but then when you get beaten, then that's how you
No,
win.
you'll get pepper sprayed, by Tony Baloney.
But then you get to go. But then you go up to the cell phone cameras and you're like, oh, I got pepper sprayed by the man.
Tony
And that's how you win.
He's a cop in New York. He was going around pepper spraying girls sitting on the sidewalk. He was pepper spraying someone taking a picture of him pepper spraying people. Tony Baloney. That's his real name. That's his real name. Jon Stewart on The Daily Show did a huge spoof on it. It was hilarious.
Is that for real?
Yes. Tony Baloney.
Is it spelled like bologna?
Yeah, Bologna. Anthony Bologna.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was hilarious. They did, Jon Stewart spoofed him about 2 weeks ago. And funny as anything. And, yeah, he has been off-duty on leave without pay or something, or off-duty with pay or something while they look into it. But, yeah, he was just going around pepper spraying people, and people with cell phones were taking pictures of him pepper spraying people, and Anthony Bologna. Look it up!
Yeah, we're going to look it up. I'm going to try to find him, see if we can find him in New York. Let's see if his, if his name's on the, if it's on the thing, then we can,
Tony Baloney. Yeah, so the whole 99%er, the whole Wall Street occupation, the whole thing is that the vast majority of people that are doing this protest, and there are protests happening in Chicago, in Los Angeles, in San Francisco. There was a little gathering of people here in Olympia. There's been an emerging protest in Seattle. I didn't go to it. I was invited. I was downtown at the time. It was during Arts Walk. And
was it during Arts Walk?
Yeah, it was during an impromptu thing. But I had other things I was doing. My friend was in town, and he was playing a band that was marching all over the place. And so I kind of saw that for a little while and wandered around and saw the sights. And I ran into Jala and said hi to her and saw her the
baby.
Yeah, she makes some good stuff.
Yeah, we're calling Tony Baloney in New York. I don't know if this is the right one, but if there's more than one.
Okay, well, good luck with this. I'm sure he's gotten calls like this.
Let's see if he's the real Tony Baloney or not.
No. Kenny, what are you doing?
We're calling this guy. He might not answer though. He'll probably stop answering.
Hello?
Hello, Tony? Can I speak to Tony?
No, he's not here. Who's this?
My name is Rick Ward. Is this the guy? Were you on the news? Were you guys on the news?
Pardon me?
Were you guys, is Tony maybe is he your husband or spouse?
No.
Oh, well, is he a police officer?
No.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He's deceased.
He's
My
deceased?
husband is deceased.
Hey, are you seeing, are the people still on the streets? Are they still occupying the streets over there?
No, she said he's
Pardon me?
deceased.
Oh, he's deceased. Are there still people on the streets of New York? Like, the occupation thing, is that still happening?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, are there still people, like standing in the streets in New York City still?
I have no idea.
Oh, you can't see outside. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Most of the people who are in the...
Kenny, you're crazy!
Ah, whoa!
Go on, Tony Baloney. She said, no, he's deceased.
Oh,
Oh, he's a thief?
oh no! I can't hear. I can't hear well. Like I was watching the show and somebody, this is kind of bad, but somebody told me that they had cancer on the phone.
Oh,
but I
gotta be sensitive.
But
to
I couldn't
shit,
hear
man.
them, and
Oh,
I just on the show. It looks like I ignored it, but I remember this. I just didn't even realize that it happened. I watched it later, and I was like, I didn't even respond to that.
Oh.
So that was to the guy on the hunting show, I guess, and he told me about that, and I was like, I asked him if he liked McDonald's, and he said he had cancer, so he didn't like McDonald's, and then I either skipped it out of my mind or something, but I just didn't hear him. So. That's why, I think I can't hear everything on the phone.
Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wayne.
but he said that, and then I didn't hear him, and I skipped right over him saying that. So
He He's a really nice guy, and every time I see him, he offers to give me salmon at some future point.
Whoa.
He gave me a little once already. I've had their
I want some of that salmon. He said make smoked salmon.
It's delicious. And I got some in my fridge, and it's waiting for a hungry moment. A moment when I must have salmon.
Oh, commercial break.
Hey, that was good timing.
All of our time immersed in the internet. Our computer monitor becomes an extension of our consciousness.
Our computer monitor becomes an extension of our consciousness.
We act like it's not true, but it is. You start to realize it becomes harder and harder to function.
YDHWM. YDHWM. Every night, 11:30 p.m.
Let's hear the letters of the title of the show. It makes your life better. It makes your life better.
YDHWM. YDHWM. Every night, 11:30 p.m.
Your daily hour with me.
YDHWM.
That was Robert. Thanks, Robert, making that commercial for us. That's on the reader board sometimes, I guess. The commercial.
Yeah, I thought that you'd be using that really poor quality impromptu rap that me and Robert and
Oh no, I didn't do it. Robert did the whole commercial, and he put it on the reader board, and it was all Robert.
no, but that one that he sent you or emailed to you or whatever.
Yeah, that was after. He sent that one after the.
We were kind of drunk when we did that.
Yeah, we could listen to it again.
That's why my rap is crap.
Yeah.
I was kind of drunk, and I had to practice a bunch of times, and even then it kind of sucked.
All right. Well, let's call this McDonald's. Let's call McDonald's. We're going to call Chelsea too, because she's supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll find out if she's going to be here. Oh yeah, last Monday we had Luke. He was on here when you weren't here. We had Luke on here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. I like Luke. He's an awesome dude.
I think, no, maybe that was Wednesday. I don't know what happened on Monday. I forgot now.
You called. It didn't sound like you had any guests. No one said anything.
I just did a solo show, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being back, though. I remember I think last week I was just like, oh.
I felt bad. I felt like I let you down.
Dan's got a lot to say. Makes Mondays easier for me. How can I forget?
Because I'm just full of the talk. Always talking stuff about things and stuff.
Yeah. Where's the McDonald's? Answer the phone. Oh, we spent a lot of time listening to the phone ring on the show.
Columbus Day.
Oh, yeah.
It's the day that we celebrate some dude walking into somebody else's house and taking over and kicking them out.
Yeah. But I think it's not really about that at all anymore. I think all it's about is closed and not going to work. All these holidays, Memorial Day, Labor Day, it used to be about something, but I don't think they are anymore.
Really, that's a worthwhile celebration.
Yeah.
I'm not going to work today. I'm taking today.
That's all Columbus Day is to me right now.
Drinking beer today.
These days. Maybe it's got a bad history, but nobody, nobody who's like bank tellers, they're not sitting at home like pondering what would have happened if Christopher Columbus didn't discover America.
People
the white people
think about that, and
yeah.
so I think it's important to acknowledge that. It's like he is the symbol of people from Europe coming and essentially killing or sequestering, setting aside, and trapping all the natives. And in this sweeping thing across the way. Canadian history is very, very different as far as that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 41589518114 is not a...
There's a random McDonald's in California. You can go ahead and call that number. I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Canadian history,
yeah.
There weren't the bloody Indian cavalry wars.
They were nicer?
In the US. Yeah. By the time Canada was an official country, they had built a transcontinental railroad from
McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's?
Yes?
Hey, do you guys have those pumpkin pies yet?
No, we don't.
Oh, do you know if you're going to be getting those in soon?
We don't get pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Like
really?
the pumpkin pie milkshake, right? Do you have that?
Hello?
Hello, do you have that? Do you have the pumpkin pie milkshake?
No, we don't get it.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
They had them last year, and I think they're going to have them at some of the
It
places.
always confuses them when I'm talking too.
Yeah, when
They're
two
like,
people talk.
How the hell am I talking to two people on the phone at the same time? What is up with that? Is this a conference call? I feel sneak attack.
I can see how that could get confusing.
Yeah, that's why I don't say anything, because like I don't want to confuse them.
Yeah.
Are you calling Chelsea?
We're calling Chelsea. She's supposed to be on here tomorrow.
Okay, she knows what's going on. She won't be confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good a guess?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I can
talk to her,
to
yeah.
you and not worry about her, you know, deer in the headlights.
McDonald's people, they're not even ready to take any phone calls at all. They're like, why is the phone ringing?
It's Columbus Day. They're currently...
This is Chelsea's supposed to leave a message. Bye.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
It's the program.
It's Monday. And this is Dan, and that's Kenny over there. I'm over here, he's over there. And you're apparently somewhere else.
You're scheduled for the program tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so you can make it. All right, thanks. We have about 10 minutes if you can call us back. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Really? We only have 10 minutes left?
Yep.
What the devil?
Well, 13 minutes left, really. About 13 minutes. That's close enough for the...
Okay.
So there's 10 minutes for her, and then she'll call back, and I don't know if we're going to answer in the last 3 minutes.
Okay. Hey, did 2 weeks ago, you had said something like, are there any fans of Dan? Did anyone respond?
No, nobody ever responds to anything.
Oh.
We've been getting almost no messages. These days, I think people have stopped calling in. I mean, maybe I don't know if we stopped watching or... Mr. Ginsu, you out there? Call in. Anybody?
When's the last time Mr. Ginsu was calling?
I don't know, it's been a while. We've been getting fewer and fewer messages. Maybe we're losing viewers or something, I don't know. It's been going for a while out there, but viewers, we're probably getting some new viewers.
Program.
Call the number.
Call the number. Leave a message.
The number's going to be coming up right up here in a minute here, and you call the number and you leave a message, or you text, and then we get on the show, and then we play them on the show, and then you can hear your voice on TV. You can call in and you can prank us, or you can call in and just be like, bah, or you can, if you're partying, you just go like, yeah.
And you can say anything you want, pretty much. Well, try to avoid the hate speech. That's never a good thing.
Well, I mean, if you have something, call it right here. If you hate something, I actually am fine with that. And if you want to, because where else are you going to say your hate speech? I think this is a good forum for that. Because don't say your hate speech to like strangers or even on the streets or something. You know, this is someone who will listen to your hate speech and we'll talk to you about it. And and maybe if they really, I want to like get called if you're like a racist. If you really feel like you're a true racist, call this number right here. If you think your spouse is cheating on you, call on the show.
Yeah, how do you know if your spouse is cheating on you?
If you think you have a baby and you think that you might not be the father of your baby,
call
the
this
number.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff.
If you need mental health advice, call this number.
Yeah, if you're feeling down?
I'll get to you. Yes, I'll get to you. Yeah, I've been told that I'm a mental health expert, so I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional. I'm thoroughly unprofessional.
Well, you're kind of I mean, you were a professional for a while, weren't you?
Yeah.
You're a professional.
Yeah,
You're
but
not a doctor.
Not anymore. But no, I was not a doctor. I ran a mental health program.
I think once a professional, you're always a professional after that. So you've been paid money to help people with their mental health, right?
Yeah.
So that's a professional enough for me, I think.
Okay.
Okay. That's how you're a professional. Once you get paid, you do it. You're a professional.
Yeah.
See, we're amateurs on the program. We don't get paid for the show.
Well, I did a show for 10 years called the Mental Health News Hour.
Yeah.
And I tried not to necessarily offer advice, but I was sure filled with an opinion.
I'll offer advice. If you have, I'm a professional mental health advisor too. Call the number.
I'll give you a nickel to give me some mental health advice.
Yeah.
I'll give you a nickel.
You mean, yeah.
Or whatever I pull out of my pocket. Oh no.
No, Dan, you need your money.
I'll give you a quarter.
Dan needs his money to eat food because it's Columbus Day and he can't get any money out of the bank.
Yeah, well, there are 3 other banks. Oh, God, it's quarters. I don't want to give up a quarter.
No, you hold on to your quarters. Yeah, let's call somebody else. Who we're gonna call next? There's people who are
Here. Give me some advice.
Yeah.
Give me some advice, Mr. Mental Health.
Yeah, Dan. I think Dan, you don't need advice. You're doing a good job because
Okay. What should I do when I'm feeling really down? What should I do?
you can just call the number. Really,
Okay.
call this number, and we'll make you feel better. But
There. Kenny just gave me some advice. I paid him. It was just a penny, but I still paid him.
Yeah, that was
Therefore,
professional.
you are a mental health professional.
yeah, so you call the number, and then if you feel, I mean, if you're really feeling depressed, you gotta get over it. But we'll tell you how to. I mean, I would say, have you been what have you been experiencing lately, and get to the use. And I'd say
Yeah, you know,
probably.
here's one for you.
I mean, I already know about your family history, so that's what I would say. Like, tell me about your father and stuff. But we already know about that from the program.
Yeah,
if you guys,
jerk.
if you guys watched the program in the past, I think we should I want to edit together maybe like the history of Dan compilation because we've gone through most of the stories of your life. I mean, in the past couple of months on the program.
No, I don't want evil people watching the show to be able to put that all together.
Oh yeah, we'll just check out the YouTube.
Consistently, but there are evil people.
Everyone, well, just go check out YouTube on Mondays. If you guys could just go watch. I mean, it's been many hours. How many hours? Dan's been on here for weeks too, but Dan probably has 10 or 20 episodes at least, probably more than that, like 40.
Yeah, I'm thinking 20, at least 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe more. Maybe more than 20. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and I talk about myself on each show, don't I?
Yeah, we'll put up a playlist. Yeah,
I'm a freaking hedonist, or what is that? Where you talk about yourself? It's always about you.
Yeah, egotistical.
Egotistical. Maybe.
Self-centered. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's it. Maybe I'm self-centered.
Yeah, I guess you can be self-centered and not egotistical at the same time. So, yeah.
Maybe not self-centered in the traditional sense. Maybe self-obsessed.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that and talk about that. I will have to talk about myself.
Yeah, all right. Well, here, let's call one more McDonald's.
We talk about other people.
Okay.
Like,
we're gonna call somebody else. That's why we're trying to get you guys to call in, or otherwise James can talk about his problems all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to hear about that. Or maybe you do.
Yeah, no. If you're still watching after this long, you probably do want to hear it. So we got 7 minutes left on the show here.
Yeah. So call the number.
No, it's not there. Can you not see the screen?
McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have those pumpkin pies yet?
We ran out. Probably next week. I'm not sure.
Do you know what? Yeah, do you know when your shipment comes in?
Well, cause I do the order, and it's not. I have to probably. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Maybe Friday.
Friday. Oh, okay. I really like the
sorry.
pumpkin pies. Yeah, I've been waiting for them. What about the milkshakes? You guys got those still, or?
I'm sorry.
What about the autumn milkshakes?
Autumn milkshake, we do have that too.
Oh, great. Well, at least I can get the flavor one way. So I can get the pumpkin pie and the autumn milkshake, and they're kind of the same flavor. It's like double time, though.
Yeah.
I'll wait to dip it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Dip it.
Dip your pumpkin pie in your pumpkin pie milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you pour some of the milkshake on the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's like
Pumpkin pie,
whipped
it's
cream.
a topping.
Yeah.
It's like a whipped ice cream topping that tastes just like the pumpkin pie itself.
Yeah, it's double pumpkin pie flavor. They have the pumpkin pie. See, they're real. The other person, the last McDonald's, they didn't. They thought it was
So
not
they
even
have
real.
actual slices of pumpkin pie?
No, they're the same shape as their other pies.
Oh, really? But they're pumpkin.
Yeah, you know the apple pies? They're just like...
So they have apple, cherry, and pumpkin?
Yep. Pumpkin for the holidays, yeah.
Are they like 50 cents?
Yep. They're good.
Well, crap, I should have got one of those.
Yeah, those are good. Oh, yeah, the apple pies, cherry pies. You could have gotten pies. You could have gotten a lot of stuff. I think small fries is maybe $1. Or you could have gotten a Wendy's or something, too, or Jack in the Box is a good $1 menu.
So frustrated.
Taco Bell. You can get a lot of food for $1. The dollar store has food. If I had $1 and I could
passed
get...
right by
yeah,
one,
you could eat
too. I was so
stuff.
frustrated.
What, Taco Bell?
No, just not having access, not being able to get any money out of the ATMs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I passed by a dollar store, but I just couldn't think of what to get.
Dollar store, I mean, they have like, I guess you need $2 to get anything there, but they got like cans of food if you want like can of oil or something.
The food is not taxed, so yeah, it only costs $1.
Yeah.
That would have been okay.
But you can only get one food product.
Yeah, they sell those little Lunchables, right?
Lunchables are real gross though.
Yeah, but they're food. You can eat them. It doesn't come with any ketchup or, mustard relish or anything.
Yeah.
Because you get the little cracker, little piece of meat, little piece of cheese. But you need a condiment with that. You need some, like, sweet chili sauce or something to go with that.
Those things freak me out, though, for some reason. Lunchables, even though I like fast food, but the Lunchables are weird.
Oh, they're so highly processed.
Yeah.
So highly processed.
They are
Paste
weird.
turned into meat. White paste turned into a cracker. Orange paste turned into cheese. I'm telling you, man, it's paste. And then it goes in your mouth and you chew it up. Guess what it turns back into?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a right to be scared of those. Maybe I should be too. Maybe I should run like the wind from Lunchables.
Yeah, look out for those things. Well, hey, we have a pretty good week. It's the end of the show, and we have about 3 minutes left. And so tomorrow.
So your birthday's coming up then?
My birthday's in April.
Oh, mine's in March.
Yeah. Why did you think that?
I don't know. I thought you said something about your birthday or something.
So Tuesday, Chelsea, if she shows up, and then Wednesday we have Heather, Summer, and Gina. Gina's gonna be new. She said some pretty nasty things when we called her on the phone. She was she was saying nasty things. She was like making inappropriate jokes and stuff. So you're gonna hear some of that stuff at night. On
tonight we'll hear that?
No, that's gonna be on Wednesday. So next Wednesday, you guys tune in for that. On Thursday we have Davey Wojak, return to Davey Wojak. And then on Friday we're gonna have Bird. Bird's like a hippie. He's like got some.
He is the most like progressive.
He's progressive.
Liberal.
Progressively crazy. Maybe I think. I don't know.
He's getting progressively crazier.
Yeah.
I like him though. I like him. He's a cool dude. He's like utterly, totally non-violent. He's utterly, totally, peacenik.
He's peacenik. When he gets to her, I'm gonna be like, hey, and they're trying to get him to punch me or something. He's so non-violent.
yeah, that would be funny because he wouldn't do it.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be on Friday. We're going to talk to him about the occupations and stuff, and about how he likes Stephen Bucksbaum. I don't like Stephen Bucksbaum. Vote for Dick Poost. I'm endorsing Dick Poost for the mayor for Olympia.
You're a Poostable?
Yes.
You're a Pooster?
I am.
Why do you like Poost over Bucksbaum?
Poost, I've talked to both of them, and Poost is nice, and Bucksbaum was not nice. That's what it comes down to.
You know, all the officials, all the muckety-mucks, they all favor Bucksbaum.
Yeah.
They don't favor Poost. And when you get all the muckety-mucks favoring Bucksbaum, that's not a good sign.
Yep.
Well, you want to vote for Poost because he's the underdog. Vote for Poost.
He's the underdog?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Bucksbaum is heavily favored by people with money and people with influence.
Yeah, Bucksbaum he's from the man. The man likes him. He's down with Bucksbaum.
That's right.
Bucksbaum he's gonna cause trouble, and he's gonna make you spend more taxes, and he's gonna ruin your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Vote for Dick Poost.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's gonna be Davey on Thursday, Bird on Friday, Nora on Saturday, and then we have Lewis is coming back, I think.
Lewis. I like Lewis.
Sunday.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's all right.
And then hopefully next week, Monday Dan will be back, and we have Aviva, Brianna, and Maggie. So lots of things happening.
Are there other
next
people
week.
coming next Monday too with me?
Nobody's scheduled. I try to schedule.
Do I smell? Do they not want to be on the show with me because I smell?
I just don't schedule you, or I don't schedule people on this day because I try to schedule them for other days so I can fill out the schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can bring your own people if you want to get your own guests. You know, you can have
bring my
Mondays.
posse.
Yeah.
Bring my minions.
Bring some minions.
I have some minions, by the way. I do. I've got minions. Like a couple dozen, actually. No, just a dozen.
You guys want to join the minions?
Yeah.
Call the show.
Minions, join me! Are we out of time?
Thanks, Dan.
Man, this hour went by so fast.
Yep.
How did that happen?
Thanks, YouTube. It's been a week, so you had more to say. You had 2 weeks worth of things to say.
And I sound like $1 million.
Yeah.
You sound like $1 million, Kenny.
Good.
Together we're
$2
million buck heirs. We're million buckers.
It's Monday. It's the 10th. You guys want to be on the crew? These people are on the crew. Dan's on the crew. Yep, there he is.
And if you had kids,
Thanks, viewers.
you would be a mother bucker.
Thanks, CCTV. Thanks, the baby.
Hey, the baby.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell
She
yeah.
does good stuff. She really does.
Call the
Check
show.
that
Bye-bye.
out.
Leave a message. Bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, where'd we go? We're missing. We're hiding behind the couch. Yeah, looking for money.